Hello. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, London, United Kingdom, Philippines, world, and universe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kuya Wells again. So, today I'm going to discuss you about very famous in the news, which is the coronavirus. So, ano nga po ba itong coronavirus? So, coronavirus is a family viruses which is the SARS. SARS is the severe acute respiratory syndrome, and the Middle East respiratory syndrome as well, which is the same. So, saan nga po ba nagmula itong coronavirus? So, reported in 31st of December 2019, almost 4,500 is infected of this coronavirus, and also reported that more than 106 people died with this disease. So, paano po ba nakukuha itong sakit na ito at saan po ba ito nagmula? Okay, so alam niyo po ba na the main outbreak of this coronavirus is from Wuhan City, China. So, more than 4,500 infected people in that place, city, or the country. And then 106 people died with this kind of disease. So, and also been reported that 50 people also infected with this case, like the other country. So the other country which is affected is also in America, France, Vietnam, Thailand, Singapore, and then also in South Korea and Taiwan. So yan po ang latest news na balita dito po sa CNN, which is I caught today. So ayan po mga kababayan. So meron na pong reported na meron pong 8 cases ng coronavirus na infected patients sa Thailand po. So Thailand is as part of Southeast Asian country, which is my neighbor country. So sa France po, USA and Singapore and Taiwan, they have 5 cases reported yesterday. And then Malaysia, South Korea, Japan, they have 4 cases, and also France, they have 3 cases. Vietnam, they have 2 cases. Nepal, Canada, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, and Germany, they have each country they have 1 reported of this infected with coronavirus. So yan po ang latest news ng coronavirus na kumakalat po sa ating continent. So ngayon masasabi po natin na ito ay pandemic or pandemic na epidemya na kumakalat po sa buong mundo, dahil hindi na po ito for certain places or people only. It is it's like globally. So very alarming po and very scary. So kailangan po nating mag-ingat mga kababayan ko sa iba't ibang bayan ng mundo at mga friends and all over the world. So ayan po mga kababayan. So do you know that that in 2002 and 2003, 650 people reported that died with this coronavirus. So bali nakakatakot po talaga and very scary, and people are very worried about this disease. So ngayon pag-uusapan po natin at discuss kung paano nga po ba ito nakukuha, kung ano po ba ang signs and symptoms nitong coronavirus, at paano po ba natin ito maiiwasan, at paano po natin ito gagamutin sa pamamagitan ng ating pagkilos at desisyon kung paano ang tamang proseso. So ngayon ay sisimulan ko po sa inyo kung paano po ba natin malalaman na meron tayong coronavirus. So ayan mga kababayan ko, mga friends all over the world. So ano nga po ba ang signs and symptoms ng coronavirus? So ang signs and symptoms po ng coronavirus, so ito po ay mararamdaman niyo po kakampo ka ng runny nose, sore throat, headache, and then you're coughing, you have fever, and you're feeling weak, generalized unwell. So if you feel something different like this, so better for you to stay at home and complete bed rest po, or if if the most important is you need to contact your GP, your doctor, as soon as possible, so they can prescribe you a medication or the proper medication that you need to have for this kind of disease to treat. So paano nga po ba na kukuha ito coronavirus? So through sneezing and coughing, through airborne, makakatch po natin or we can catch this virus. So be careful po mga kababayan at mga tao dito sa mga paligid at sa aking kababayan sa buong mundo. Kaya mag-ingat po tayo. So hindi lang po sa pag-sneeze or sneezing or coughing ito makukuha sa mga ano po sa surrounding area, sa mga surface. Halimbawa po is yung mga tao na meron pong coronavirus o meron po ng sakit na ito o merong virus nito is sa mga surface po, halimbawa na hawakan po natin. So bago po natin hawakan ang ating nose, mouth, or ating eyes, kailangan po natin mag-wash ng ating kamay. So yan po. So yan po ang mga simpleng bagay na pwede nating gawin para po maiwasan itong. So yun nga po mga kababayan. So sa itong coronavirus ay makukuha rin po natin to sa pamamagitan ng pag-shake hands sa mga taong infected nito at sa yung close contact sa mga taong infected nito. So makukuha po natin, kaya konting ingat po mga kababayan sa panahon ngayon, lalo ngayong winter season. So ito po ay ano din po sa mga halimbawa po ay makukuha po din po ito sa fecal contamination. So talagang ang pinaka universal precaution po natin o pinaka-importanting dapat po natin talaga is wash our hands with soap and water properly. Advice ng DOH or ng World Health Organization is wash our hands minimum 20 seconds, maximum 1 minute. So yan po ang aking research today na found out about coronavirus, which is I have basic information or knowledge about this disease because as a nurse, so we're always ready to deal with this kind of disease and this kind of infected patient that we are going to encounter. But at the moment here in the United Kingdom or here in London, we don't have patients yet with coronavirus, but similar to this, we have like patients with flu or something like that. So ayan po. So ang may advice ko lang po sa inyo, pagka meron na po kayong nararamdaman o meron po kayong ganitong karamdaman o infected na po kayo ng coronavirus, so ang alam ko po ay ang gamot po dito is a protease inhibitor. So there is two kind of protease inhibitor as far as I remember when I have a patient like this is lopinavir and ritonavir. So that is the two types of protease inhibitor, the antiviral for this kind of disease. So ayun nga po, pagka nakakaramdam na po kayo ng mga ganitong sintomas or signs, so punta po agad tayo sa ating pinakamalapit na doktor or sa ating GP para po maagapan. So sino nga po ba ang most or affected people with this coronavirus? Kalimitan po, the most affected is mga infants and children and also the elderly, which is the immune system is weakened than adult. So at saka din po sa mga taong may mga sakit na, so sila po yung prone dito sa mga ganitong uri ng sakit. So kaya po kailangan po natin mag-ingat. So sa ngayon po, bali ang masasabi ko, ma-advise ko po sa inyo, so kung bibisit po kayo sa mga ganitong tao na may karamdaman, so kung may avoid po natin, edi much better na i-avoid po natin para maiwasan po ang karamdaman. Pero kailangan po natin ng precaution. So kailangan po natin mag-wear ng mask, yung talagang proper mask po, tsaka yung proper hand washing before and after we visit before and after we visit the patient with this kind of disease, or if we touch or close contact with these people with infected coronavirus. So yan po ang may advice ko po sa ngayon sa inyo mga kaibigan ng ka-whole world at universe all over the Philippines and United Kingdom. Okay, mga kababayan ko sa buong mundo, sa buong universe, Pilipinas at London, commercial muna po tayo ngayon. This commercial is brought to you by Liberty Gold Puri Company, which is Ligo Sardines. Try nyo po ang Ligo Sardines. Sarsa pa lang, ulam na po. Kaya, buka natin.